Well, hello fellow crafters, Janine here, and today is going to be a quick Stampin' Up haul. I didn't get a whole lot of stuff because I didn't really have a lot of needs as far as stamps or inks or that sort of stuff went. My needs were more in the way of cardstock. Here recently I had some cards that I needed to make for some special occasions and found that I really just did not have a very good selection of colored cardstock. So I started looking at Stampin' Up's cardstock, and I liked the variety packs they had. And for some people that might not be, the variety pack might not be for you because there's maybe not going to be enough of one color that you really need, and maybe more of colors that you're not going to use. So again, variety packs may not be for you, but I wanted variety packs because as of right now I'm not entirely sure of what colors I'm going to need the most in my card making, but I like to have a variety for, of course, for making mats, for making the cards, for a variety of different purposes. Of course, if you're making a flower, you're die cutting a flower, you're going to want some flower colors or leaf colors or so forth. So until I really figure out what colors I'm going to use the most, I felt like a variety of colors would give me a good start, and give me a lot to play with and a lot to work with until I kind of narrow down, like, okay, I really use a lot of this. Of course, I know I use a lot of white, and I've already got plenty of white cardstock. I just didn't have very much colored cardstock. And the colored cardstock I did have was like really strong colors and very specific colors, and so I didn't have a big variety, and maybe some more muted tones or holiday tones or so forth. So anyway, let me go ahead and crack these open. This is called Neutrals, and it's going to be pretty much exactly what it sounds like. But I just want to go ahead and open these packages and fan them out so you can see exactly what comes in a Neutrals package. So if you were considering some of these variety packs, you would get a better up-close look at the colors in each pack. So there's 2 black, 2 in what I would call a chocolate brown, 2 in more of kind of a red brown, 2 in a medium gray, and this color I would describe kind of as an olive drab color, kind of a army color. And then you get a light gray and kind of a craft paper color. And I would describe this as a bit of a warm gray, a cream, and then a white. So that is everything that you get. So I'm noticing on camera this looks kind of burgundy, but in real life that is, I would call, a rich red brown. Anyway, so that is what the neutral, let me pull this, there we go. That's what the neutral papers or cardstock pack would contain. So again, there's a good variety here, and you have cool and warm tones, which is really nice because neutrals do come in warm and cool tones. So you get a good idea of what you may need to work with within that. Okay, and the next pack I got is called Subtles. Again, this was an area of cardstock that I really didn't have any of. I had no soft pastels to speak of. Okay. This is, and I'm sure, knowing Stampin' Up, every single one of these cardstocks has a color name, but dig them if I have that information available to me. I tell you what, I will find it, the information about exactly what the names of each of these colors are, and I will put them in the description below. So count on that. Okay, so this red is what I would describe as an orange red. It's coming off kind of fire engine red in the camera, but it leans more towards the orange red. Again, it's a nice warm color. And here we have, I'm trying to think of how I would describe this green. It is maybe just a medium tone green leaning into a natural green. It's not so bright or iridescent, or not iridescent, that's not the right word, luminous, that's not the right word either, neon, that's kind of the word I'm looking for. It really is just a very natural neutral green. And here you have a pretty blue. It's darker than a sky blue, but it's not a really dark blue. This is what I would describe as a periwinkle. It's not quite lavender. To me, it's more periwinkle. And here's kind of a lighter version of this green. Again, it's not like, I wouldn't call it key lime. It's not quite that bright of a green. It's more of a subdued natural green. I love this yellow. It's again a pretty neutral yellow. It's not Post-it note bright. All in all, these colors are not very bright. They are exactly what they say they are. They're subtle. And this is a pretty blue. Again, not quite a sky blue. I think it leans a little bit towards the green. Now this is what I would call a sky blue. That would be a pretty, if you're wanting kind of that sky look, that would be a pretty cardstock to use. And you get a warm pink and a cool pink. So this is kind of a dusty rose color, and this is more just what I would call a neutral light colored pink. So that is the lineup of colors in the Subtles line. And again, if I can find the names for all these, I'll put them in the description below. The next set I got was the Regals, and these are more of your bright, rich, jewel tone colors. And this red, oh, I love this red. I just absolutely, I think the name of it's Cayenne, if I'm not mistaken, but I'm not sure. But it is just the prettiest, richest, deep tone red. I absolutely love it. I can see me ordering lots more of this. And I think this is the Night of Navy. I'm not for sure on that, but like again, I will put the names of these colors in the description below. Here's your pretty standard purple. It's what I would call, again, a jewel tone purple. And this is a bit of a brick red. I mean, that's the best description I can give it. It leans a little bit to the orange, but not as much so as the one in the Neutrals collection, or the Subtles collection, rather. Here you've got a teal blue. And that is what I would describe as a grassy green. And here's, I would say, again, kind of an olive drab. I kind of think army colors when I see that color. Oh, this pink is beautiful. It's not exactly a bright pink. It leans a little bit to the purple. So it's a cool pink, but it's a deep, dark, rich pink. It's really pretty. And here we have a lavender. And then this is a brighter yellow. You can see that is so much brighter than its counterpart in the Subtles collection. Let me pull those next to each other so you can see. So you see the difference in those yellows, how pretty soft and buttery this color is versus this. This is more, it's not quite a mustard, but it's starting to lean in that direction. So that is everything in the Regals collection. So you can see I got a really, really, really good mix of colors by ordering these variety packs. So I've got lots of playtime here. And lots of different matting choices to coordinate with papers that I already had in my collection, as well as Stampin' Up papers. And then this is called This Christmas, and it is pretty much typically what you would think of as a Christmas collection of papers. And I'm not sure if this is the Whisper White or the Very Vanilla. To me, they look pretty similar. I would say the Whisper White's a little brighter, and the Vanilla, Very Vanilla is just not as bright. But these you get a lot more of each color. So again, that's, I want to say this is the same color or pretty close. Yeah, that's the same color. Again, I think it's Cayenne, but I'm okay with having lots of it because I am going to be making Christmas cards soon. So I did need plenty of red and green, and that's why I ordered this. I love traditional colors for Christmas. So let's see what you get. I think you get 8 of each color. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, you get 8 of each color. So you've got your pretty Christmas green, your off-white, and your red. And so I'm all set to make Christmas cards. And I've got so many ideas for Christmas cards, so I really can't wait to get started on that. And then this was in their clearance section on their website. And I love vellum, and I don't use it a lot in my card making, but it's something I'd like to change because I love the look of it. And I absolutely love the look of this foiled vellum. It is so pretty. So somehow, some kind of way, I'm going to figure out a way to use it in my holiday card making. Because again, I love the traditional holiday colors. And so gold, you know, in the metallics, gold and silver and red and green are up there for me. And then I can see saving this one, the heart one, for Valentine's card making. But anyway, so you get 3 12x12 sheets of each of the patterns. So you got a diagonal stripe, a polka dot, and a heart. And this was only $4 and some change. And I bought it thinking that it was only a 6x6 pad of paper. So I was so stoked when it was a 12x12. I honestly wasn't expecting that. So that was a great deal and so pretty. And then just utility, I just needed some envelopes. I mean, yes, I can make envelopes, but my experience has been that these pre-made envelopes rather go through the post office much better. I found that my homemade envelopes get caught up in the machinery, and half the time the people don't get the card. So I do like pre-made envelopes for mailing cards, because my experience is they get there 9 times out of 10 or 9.5 times out of 10, a card in a pre-made envelope will get there before a card in a handmade envelope. Anyway, so, and I found the price on these to be pretty much in line with the price of, you know, cards that I would buy anywhere else. So I figured, why not buy them for my good friend Jason. He is my Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. He is a great guy. I love working with him. So if you don't already have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, I'm going to link Jason's Stampin' Up! Store below and his blog. So go check him out. He's a very good demonstrator. He's very hands-on with the customer service. He sends me a thank you card every time I place an order that he personally made himself, with a note that can be taken out and the card can be reused. His customer service is just really off the chain. So check Jason out. Give him a chance if you don't have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. And definitely check out Stampin' Up's cardstock. I find it to be, you know, pretty much, again, priced about the same as any other cardstock out there, and such a great variety of colors. So I appreciate you guys showing up for another one of my videos. If you don't mind, hit that share button below and share this video on your Facebook, your Instagram, your Twitter, you know, wherever it is that you're doing social media. Share my videos and help me get the word out. Help me to grow my channel. I really appreciate it. My subscribers are the best. I love you guys, and I hope you have a very blessed day. Bye now.